Good morning, student. In last class, we have studied a new chapter, that is microorganisms are friend and foe. Yeah, already we have started lesson and we have studied some of the types of or groups of microorganisms in that. Okay, next tell me, student, what is microbes? Yeah, what is microbes? Yeah, microbes are nothing but the organism itself, but we can't see in our naked eye. We need microscope to observe the microorganisms. Yes? Yeah. Microorganisms is also called as microbes. Yeah. So we know that 10 to the power how much? 6. The size should be that much. Yeah. Yeah. Next, after that we have studied the different groups of microorganisms. What are those? Yes, list out. Algae, fungi, yeah, next bacteria, next, yeah, tell me. Yes, bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoans. What about the viruses? Viruses are not including in these 4 because they have their own different character. What are those? Yes, we know that it is living when it is there in the host cell, when it is in the outer, or else in outside it is a dead one. So we can't add to these 4 groups. Can you give me example, student, for the fungus? What are the examples? Yeah, we know penicillin, upon that what penicillium we know, upon that we know, yeah, rhizopus, upon that, yes, aspergillus, yeast, many example we have discussed in last class. Yes, can you give the example for bacteria? Yes, lactobacteria, E. coli, all those things. Next, can you give the example for algae? A single-celled algae, which is that? Yes, that is a Chlamydomonas. Any others? Spirogyra, Eulothrix, many are there. What is the special character of these algae? Yes, they are same as a plant. They can able to prepare their own food. That is called as photosynthesis. Yes? Yeah. Next, what are the example for protozoans? Yeah, we know which is causing malaria. Yeah, that is a plasmodium. Plasmodium is an example. Upon that, amoeba is also example for which one? Protozoa, euglena, paramecium, all those things. Entamoeba, many are there. Okay? Yes. After that, we studied that where these microorganisms are living, in where the microorganism, which habitat it needed. Where, what? Yeah, it is in cold environment also it can live, in hot desert also it can, in marshy land, salt water, fresh water, all in all kind of inside the body. Any living organism is inside the living organism, like in our human body it can live. Yeah, that is about the habitat of this microorganism. Yeah, and today we are going to study whether the microorganisms are friend or foe. Yeah, in last class only we discussed both are there. Some are harmful to us, some are beneficial to us. Yeah. So tell me, student, microorganisms and us. How we can take microorganisms and us? In today's class we are going to study that only, microorganism and us. Okay? Yeah. In microorganism, they are friend or foe. That is the main heading of our chapter. In today's class we are going to study microorganisms and us. What you are saying, microorganisms and us? Yeah, in both concept we can take. It is helpful and it is harmful. Okay. First we know that microorganisms are playing very important role in our lives. Is right? Yeah, they are very important nowadays, for the beneficial also, sometimes it is very harmful also. Some of them are beneficial, whereas some other are harmful. They are causing diseases, different types of diseases. Nowadays, it is famous disease, that is a COVID-19 or coronavirus. So, it is giving the diseases to us. Like that, many microbes are there which are giving diseases to us. That we are going to study later. Today we will see only the friendly microorganisms. Yeah, friendly microorganism. Just imagine you and your friend, whether you have both are having the beneficial, right? Yeah, both are helping each other, working together, studying together, all those things. Same as that, microorganisms are along with us. They are friend to us. Yes, we'll see in day-to-day life where and all we are using the microorganism. Any idea where we are using microorganisms? Yeah, have you seen your mother? She is preparing curd, right? Yeah, how she is preparing curd? Yeah, what she is doing? She is taking milk and she is adding a small quantity of curd to that one. What will happen? Next day it turns to what? Curd. Entire milk turns to curd. Yes? Yeah, this is the friendly relationship with we and microorganism. So we can use for the preparation of curd, bread, cakes, alcohols. Do you know in alcohol they are using, in industries they are using different microorganisms to prepare the alcohol. We will study that also. Next, what about the bread preparation? Which microbes are using? Which microbes are using in the preparation of bread? Yes, they are using yeast. Yeast, okay? Upon that, for the cake, we can use yeast. Upon that, in curd, which microorganism is there? Yes, that is a lactobacteria. We have studied in last class. Any other friendly relationship? Do you know any other points? Yeah, cleaning up of our environment. Cleaning up of the environment. In what way? Have you seen anywhere? Yeah, the compost and all we are preparing, right? Yeah. Vegetable wastes. What are the vegetable wastes we are using in our, what is the vegetable wastes we are going to release from our kitchen? What are those? Yeah, broken down into what they are. If we are a vegetable peel, upon that the small parts of the any vegetables, all those things, what we are doing, we are just going to put it into soil. What it is happening next in soil? They are broken down into harmless and usable substances. By whom? Yeah, that is because of the bacteria. That is because of the fungi. Yeah, these are responsible for the environmental cleaning. See, they cleans up the environment. Any vegetable waste, organic wastes, any feces of any animals, or the parts of the dead body of the animal, all thing it is the part of a dead or broken parts of the trees or any leaf or anything. What will happen? Finally, it is decomposed by bacteria and fungus. So the fungus are calling as saprophytes because they are helping to decompose the any waste materials, okay, living waste materials. Yes, any other friendly relationship too we have discussed? Yeah, soil fertility also increased by whom? The microbes. Do you know how it is helping to us? Yeah, microbes are increasing the soil fertility. Yes, do you know what are the different nutrients present in soil? Yeah, there are many nutrients present in our soil. These nutrients is what? The fertility, they are giving the fertility to the soil. If the number of nutrient is more in the soil means we can say that is more fertile soil. This is because of the microorganism. Many microorganisms like bacteria, they are able to, or else they are the capability of fixing nitrogen, okay, in our environment. That is also we are going to study in this chapter itself. Okay, next, Student, making of curd, bread, cheese, upon that pickles, any food items, many food items, bakery items, rava idli, upon that baturas, you know, yeah, baturas, they are preparing, how they are preparing the baturas? Yeah, they are adding curd to that one. So what happened? The microorganism present in a curd, it is going to baturas. So the baturas we are getting waterized baturas we are getting now. Yeah, that is because of the microorganisms. Yes. Next one more thing, your mother, she used to use yeast to the dosa or idli batter, right? Why she is using that one? Why she is using? Think of, students, why she is using that yeast to the dosa batter or idli? Why she is using? Have you seen that one? What is the color of yeast? In last class I have show you that it is what a powders yeast, upon that dry yeast, many yeasts we are getting in market. So she is taking that one and she is putting that yeast to our idli or dosa batter. Why? Why that is? Yeah, after that next day if you are going to see that batter, how it will be? We can see a raised batter it is. Previous day if it is half of the vessel means next day morning if you are going to see that same batter, it will be raised. See, it is full in that vessel because these yeast are helpful for the fermentation. Okay, fermentation process. Now what is that fermentation? Do you know what is that fermentation? Yeah, not only yeast, bacteria is also helping for the fermentation. Here, yeast reproduce rapidly and produce carbon dioxide during its respiration. That is the bubbles. These bubbles of the gas fill the tuff and increase its volume. Okay, this is a thing what it is, or the phenomenon what it is happening in our batter, idli batter. If she is not using yeast means nothing will happen. If she is using yeast means the batter will the bubbles of the gas fill the tuff and increase its volume. Okay, because of that only in baking industry the people are referring more yeast because of this only. This is a reason. Okay, if you are going to see all if a bread or idli, if it is how it will be very spongy it is because of this. Okay, after the fermentation what happened? After the fermentation the batter is raised. Okay, because it indicates that carbon dioxide is going to release over there due to the respiration of this yeast. Okay. Okay. Next, one more thing I will say you student, have you seen your mother, she is preparing any batter for the kubbus or else pizza or else any buns or any bakery item she is preparing by using yeast. Have you observed that one? Yeah, otherwise you do, I will say you student how to do, this is a small activity to you, you have to prepare today itself. Okay, you have to take a small quantity, 1 cup of maida and add a half spoon of yeast to that one. Okay, make a batter, just add water and make a batter. Next, after 2 or 3 hours, after that you have to observe that batter, what will happen. Okay, you will do no? Yeah, surely you have to do that one if you have yeast in your home. Okay, next day you after 2 or 1 hour or 2 hours you have to observe what is the changes you can see. Yeah, you can see the raised maida, that will be a raised maida, volume will be increased because of the fermentation process. Okay, this is all what we are using in our home, that is in small quantity or small scale production of this one. Okay, in small scale we have said this is a friendly to us, in home only we can see it is friendly to us. What about in the industry or commercial use of microorganism? In big industry also they are reusing these microbes, okay, for the preparation or production of alcohol or wine or beer or acetic acid. Do you know what is acetic acid? Yeah, that is a vinegar in small weakened acetic acid. It is called as vinegar. We are using in our home now. Yeah, that is a vinegar. So this is about the commercial use, how they are using this. For this purpose, yeast is grown on a natural sugar present in grains like barley, wheat, rice or crushed fruits, juice, etc. Okay, what they are doing? They are growing these yeast in a natural sugar. Natural sugar means we know that natural sugar what in present in the grains like that barley, wheat, rice or what a crushed fruit juice what we are preparing at home. Same as that they are preparing and they are adding the yeast to that one. Okay, and next day they are after some time they are observing what it is happen. So while observing they can see the what alcohol, that is they are getting the smell of the alcohol because it indicates that the sugar are converted into alcohol. That is also a fermentation process. Okay, the same thing we can do in our home in small quantity. We can take a cup of water and we can add 2 to 3 spoonful of sugar to that one and half teaspoon of yeast powder to that one. Okay, stir and keep it by covering. After 4 or 5 hours we can get the smell of the alcohol. Something smell is getting, that is because of the alcohol. There what happened? Sugar is going to convert, it is converted into alcohol. Come to know student, sugar is converted into alcohol. This process is called as fermentation process. Come to know what is fermentation? Fermentation means nothing but sugar is going to convert into alcohol. Okay, yeah, same process they are doing in the wine preparation, acetic acid preparation, upon that alcohol preparation, beer preparation, all those things, the same thing, the fermentation process only they are using. Yes, yeah. Have you seen any wine preparation in any videos? Yeah, they are taking the grapes and they are smashing that one, crushing that one and they are leaving for the next few hours. What will happen? That time they are getting this different smell because the microorganisms are converting this sugar present in that fruit into alcohol. Now, who is first discovered this one fermentation process? Yeah, that is Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur in 1857 first he is observing this fermentation process. So he discovered this one, it is called as fermentation. Okay, who is that scientist? Louis Pasteur. Yes, this is all about the commercial use of microorganism. What they are doing? They are using mainly yeast for the purpose of the preparation of alcohols and any other alcoholic beverages. Come to know student. Next we will move to the third point, that is the medicinal use. Yeah, in home how, in commercial how, small quantity or a small scale, large scale, next we will see the medicinal use of this microorganism. Yes, do you have any idea whether they are using in medicinal field microorganisms? Yes, whenever you fall ill, the doctor, he is giving you the medicine that is called as antibiotic. Yes, have you whether you feel that same thing sometimes the doctors are giving the antibiotic. Have you got antibiotic from doctor? Yeah. See, many antibiotics are there nowadays. Previously in olden days only penicillin was there. Nowadays we can get a number of antibiotic because of the new discovery of the science and technology. We can get more and more antibiotic nowadays for all fever. If you are getting any other bacterial infection, for any other viral infection, they are giving the antibiotics. Do you know any name for the antibiotic? Can you give the example or name for the antibiotic? Yeah, what are the different antibiotic? Already we said that there is the penicillin. Any other? Streptomycin, one more. Tetracycline, erythromycin. These are many antibiotics are there. Okay, do you know from where we are getting these antibiotics? That is from the doctor. How they are industrial or medical industry, how they are preparing these antibiotic? That is, they are using microbes to prepare these antibiotic. See how it is. How they are preparing microbes for the preparation of antibiotic? In what way they are taking the antibiotics from the microbes? Yeah, what is antibiotic? First of all, you have to know what is antibiotic. Antibiotics are nothing but it is a medicine to kill or stop the growth of the diseases. Yes, if you are getting any fever, which organism responsible for that disease, that is for the fever, that organisms are killed or stopping the growth of the diseases. Okay, what they are doing? They are giving the antibiotic. Because of that antibiotic, that diseases are getting cured. Okay, yeah. See, in first time, Alexander Fleming, he is a famous scientist. In 1929, he is discovering the first penicillin as an antibiotic. First time he is discovering penicillin as an antibiotic. If you are going to see that one, we can get one story. It is a nice story behind that penicillin. Once he was culturing something related to the bacteria in his laboratory. That time he is observing something in that his culture plate. He is preparing on one culture plate. Okay, in that plate he is cultivating or culturing the bacteria. He is studying something related to the bacteria that time. Okay, what happened? That time unknowingly he is observing some spores, somewhat green color spores, small rounds in that one. That rounds are same as that what we are getting in the bread. This is a bread mold we are saying. Relate same as that he is observing in the plate what he is cultivating or culturing in that. Okay, that time he is very wonder and he is saying that what is this? He don't know anything. Only he know that time about the bacteria. He was not knowing about any other penicillin or penicillium. Okay. After some time, he is not destroying that one. He is keeping aside. After 2 or 3 days, he is observing the same plate. That time, he is noticing that there is no bacteria. All bacteria are going to die. Why it is so? That big question mark, why it is so? So he finally he is discovering why the answer for that question. Then he come to know that something these spores are releasing something, that because of that thing what it is releasing, no, because of that bacteria are going to die. Later he is discovering that is a penicillin that is getting from the penicillin. Actually that color what I have said, no, same thing what we have seen in the bread, that is a penicillium. And he is naming that one as a penicillium, and penicillium is secreting the penicillin. Okay, that is an antibiotic. Because of that antibiotic, the bacteria are dead or dying. Come to know, that is a small explanation about the Alexander Fleming and his discovery of the penicillin. Okay, next, these antibiotics not only from the fungus, actually the penicillium is a fungus. Okay, not only from the fungus we are getting the what antibiotic, we can get from the bacteria also. So they are giving in hospital, the doctors are giving what antibiotic for the both bacterial infection or as viral infection or those things. Okay, yeah. Next, not only for the antibiotics are not they are using for the human beings, or same as that they can use for the livestock or poultry. Upon that some plant diseases also, okay, overcome by these antibiotics. Okay, not only, don't think of student only for the or animals or human beings are using this antibiotic, plants also can, okay, can use this, they can they can get the better result by using this antibiotics. Next, what is antibody? Antibiotic and antibody, don't confuse over there. Antibiotic is different and antibody is different. Do you know what is antibody? Antibody means it is in our body. See, if any microbes are entering, that is a foreign microorganisms are entering to our body, means our immunity power is going to release something, that is an antibody. Okay, why? To kill that microorganism, to stop the growth of that microorganism, that is antibody. Okay, antibiotic is nothing but the medicine to kill or stop the growth of the disease causing microorganisms. Okay, next in medical use we can take one more point, that is the vaccines. Do you know what is vaccine, student? What is vaccine? See, vaccines are nothing but is a substance that helps protect against certain disease. Vaccines contain dead or weakened version of the microbes. Yeah, it helps our immune system recognize and destroy the living microbes during a future infection. Yes, got any idea? So I will explain. Vaccine is a substance that helps protect against certain disease. So vaccines are it is a drug only. Okay, what it is helping us to protect for some infection or some diseases. It contain dead or weakened version of microbes. Vaccines are nothing but the microbes itself, but the microbes are dead or weakened one, otherwise it will cause infection to us. So what they are doing, they are destroying their activity, or they are controlling their activity. They are dead or weakened version of microbes are they are using for the vaccine. It helps our immune system recognize and destroy the living microorganism. Once, if you are giving any example for the vaccine, do you know any example? Yeah, polio vaccine, anti-rabies vaccine, nowadays coronavirus vaccine also will come. Upon that many, rubella, many are there. See, these are the many examples for the vaccines. Yes, upon that, why they are giving vaccine? Vaccines are usually they are giving for the infant or for the children, small children. Why children or infant given vaccination? Why? Yeah, you have to refer the answer for this one. Okay, why are children or infant given vaccination? Yes, see, come to know vaccine means what? If you are taking polio vaccine, what they are doing? Polio virus only they are taking, but the viruses are a dead or weakened one. They are before getting that infection or disease, we are taking the vaccine before only. What will happen next? Next, it is going to boost our immune system. Okay. Next, Edward Jenner, he is a one who discovered the vaccine for smallpox in 1798. Okay, that is Edward Jenner. He is a one who discovered vaccine for smallpox in 1798. Next, you have to search, student, who discovered the vaccine for polio. Upon that, who discovered the vaccine for rabies virus. Okay, so you have to discuss that, you have to refer that too. Okay, so this much about today's class. Next we'll recall what we have studied in today's class. Yeah, in last class we have studied about the microorganisms, right? In today's class we have studied the microorganisms and us. Yes, so we come to know microorganisms are plays an important role in our life. Some of them are beneficial, but some are giving harmful to us. That is it, they are giving diseases to us, they cause diseases to us. Next, friendly microorganism, what and all? Bacteria, many funguses, many are there. What they are doing? They are preparation of the curd we are using, bread we are using. Upon that we know that in our digestive system we have number of bacteria and all, they are helping for the digestion. So these all are the friendly microorganisms. Yes, in commercial use of microorganism, what and all they are for which production? For the alcohol, wine, acetic acid production. That is nothing but vinegar. For all they are using this one. Next we have studied about the medicinal use, medicinal values of these microorganisms. We come to know that antibiotic and vaccines and antibody. Next, who discovered penicillin? That is Alexander Fleming. Next we discussed about the vaccine and some example for the vaccine. You have to refer more and more example for the vaccine. Okay, and you have to search the scientists who contributed for this one, the medicinal use, upon that the commercial use of microorganism, all those things. Okay, next I will write the question, student. Only we are taking today's class and we'll write some questions. Yeah, first question, microorganisms and us. Yes, write a short note about this point what I said, microorganisms and us. You have to write the short note related to this one. Yes, next write down the medicinal use of microorganisms. What are the different medicinal views we are using? You have to write that one. Next write down the commercial use and what is vaccine. Okay, or else you can write vaccine. What is vaccination? Okay, thank you, student.